and look at yourself and ask yourself, do I really appreciate the Lord? This is a question on a day we call Easter, a day the majority of the world really celebrated, which they call Easter. They have their picnics. They have their Easter egg hunts.
Bunny rabbits.
Barbecue, potato salad. None of it is pointing to Jesus, but they're doing it. But we celebrating Jesus. Man, we're celebrating Jesus today. And that's the one thing about it is, when we really get about celebrating Jesus, we're going to change a whole lot of that.
Praise God. Yeah.
We're going to change a whole lot of the things that we're doing, because you're going to realize that I wasn't really celebrating Jesus. I was really celebrating myself. You know what I'm saying? Huh? You know what I'm saying? No, my sister make me some soul food today because I need to have some soul food, right? I'm celebrating me today. I'm not celebrating the resurrection, because when we start celebrating the resurrection, it gets real simple. It means you praying all night. It means you having some communion. It means you washing somebody's feet. It's totally different. It's not even about you when you start celebrating his death and resurrection. It turns from what you want to do to what he wants you to do. And you do it because you love him, not because somebody is making you do something. And they lifted up their voice and said, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. I want you to understand something. When we talk to God, and when we go to him in Jesus' name, and ask him for things to fix in our life, do you know he's hearing us? He says his ears is open to you. They from afar off, because they couldn't come close to him because of their ailments, but at afar off, they was calling out to Jesus, asking him to have mercy on them. I tell anybody, you're struggling with anything, all you need to do is go to God and say, God, I need your mercy and grace. I need you, Father, to deliver me from this problem that I have. And do you know that his son, the power of son, will set you free? Only way you wouldn't be set free because you don't want to be. It's the only way you won't be. Because I'm telling you now, he will set you free. He will break things off your life. Now, sometimes it don't happen instantaneously. Let's be real about that. Sometimes it is a process of breaking things off. But why I believe it is because while you're going through breaking things off, you're getting stronger. Lord. And I know if God would have lifted things off my life, I still would have been a mess in certain areas of my life. So the Lord allowed me to go through that process of cleansing by seeking him. And as he was breaking things off my life, I was constantly changing. Lord. If he'd have lifted things off my life, I wouldn't have been what I need to be. Like I was telling a brother, and I said, brother, had I not went through the things I went through, I'm just going to be real about it. I can't say I would have been much of just a mediocre man of God. See, sometimes you got to go through the fire, guys, if you want to get right. You have to learn to go through the fire, man. When you go through the fire, you're not the same. Amen. Can I say this one more time? When you go through the fire, you're not the same. You can't come out of the fire and be the same. When the heat of life hits you, it changes you. You become a new person. If you have the right attitude, God will make you something totally different. Let's get back on these levels.